Hey guys, it's Tootsie. I'm here with another video. Now, I'm doing kind of like a book review, kind of me just talking about books. I thought it'd be a good series, I don't know if I'm going to have like a specific schedule for this. I think it's just like, I finish a book, I'm going to talk about. Now, I did plan on talk about this book today, but I didn't quite finish it yet, but I am going to. I only have a little bit left. If you can see, just a teeny bit left. Now, this book is called I'll Tell You I Love You, But Then I Have to Kill You. Now, don't be offended by this title. It has nothing to do with killing. It has nothing to do with horrible things. It has nothing to do with things like that. This is a book kind of for like high school, young adult like books, which is the books I enjoy. It is a books about girls, mainly girl characters. Now, this book is about a girl named Cammy. Now, I'm really bad with names, like even when I'm reading books, but like when I'm reading the book, like I recognize the name by what it looks like, and I just know this is this character talking about. So I'm not that really good at mentioning names and stuff, but I know the girl name is Cammy because also in this book, like the girl, her friends and stuff, they have like nicknames, so they switch back and forth quite often from their nicknames and their real names, because this book is about, as you can see, this girl, she's wearing a uniform. She goes to a private school. Now, this private school she goes to is called the Gal Girl Academy. Now, the Gal Girl Academy is for, like, elite girls, like, really smart girls, like, girls that have succeeded in the educational stuff. Like, you have done really well, and you can't. And it described the book like you can't. In the book, it's described as like you cannot just go and attend this school and apply. You have to be invited. They have to foresee you and invite you, because the school is about training young girls to be spies. So the completely knowledge of the school is unknown to the United States, except for the people, that run the school and the government, the U.S. government in the book. And so, they find girls that have succeeded academically quite well, and they invite them to the school, and then when they find out, go to the school, they're finding out they're going to learn to be spies. Which this book, it's written really well. It is written in the eyes of the main character, Cammy. It is written in her eyes. I really like it because it's like Cammy, they start like doing like small missions, like little harmless missions, like it's called their co-ops class, and in the book she has to go. Her and her friend have to go on a mission, and so the other girls, they have to go in teams, and they have to find out one of their old teachers. He's going to be at the fair that's in the town where their school is, and they got to find out what type of soda he likes to drink with his hot dog. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, It's not like spy-like, but it's something basic where they can learn stuff. And while Cammy is on this kind of mission-like thing, she meets a boy. I can't remember the boy's name. I had it in my head. I didn't write anything down. I am just winging this. This is how I'm doing my videos. I'm just winging it at the top of my head. And so, let's see if I can find his name. I think it's Josh. I think it is. I think it's Josh. I'm not finding it right away. And so, anyway, I don't want to just sit here and be paused. Anyway, she meets this boy, and they're not supposed to be known about. They're not supposed to know. They're not supposed to reveal their secrets. The town that their school is in, the town just thinks it's just a snooty school. It's just an upper class school where people with lots of money, girls with parents with lots of money, go to. They don't know that it's a spy school, and it doesn't matter where you are in, financial situations at the school. You are invited, and you are invited to go to the school. And so he's interested in her. He meets her, you know, at the fair, and he asks her lots of questions. She has to come up with things at the top of her head. She's kind of, you know, she's lying to him. So that's why the title is I'll Tell You I Love You, but then I have to kill you, because she's not supposed to reveal herself. She's not supposed to do that sort of thing. It's kind of wrong. She's not supposed to do this sort of thing. And so it's a good book, because then it's like, you know, after it's over, her and her friends at the school, they start researching his family. They start like going in, hacking into places. It's really cool, and finding out about it. And she eventually starts meeting him, and they start going on these little dates, and it's really nice. It's really cool, and I haven't finished it yet. And this book, it is a series book. I can't remember how many series there are, but like I have like listened to this book on audio before, but I don't remember everything that happened, because it was back when I was in 9th grade, and I went to Barbara Noble's once, and I saw the last book in the series, because it was the same book. It looked just like this, you know, different title, and it was the same girl, but she was dressed in a gown. So I knew that was the final book of the series, and I looked inside, and it had all the series, which that book I have in my room downstairs. I didn't bring it with me to film here, and so I was like, oh my gosh, there's more. There's not just one, there's more. And so I bought this book off of Amazon. I bought it quite a while ago, but I'm finally starting to get time to read it. And so hopefully I'm going to finish it within the next week or so. I know I mentioned other videos, you know, I have some learning disabilities that affect my reading and stuff, so I take my time with books. I'm not someone who can sit there and read for hours. It's usually like around a chapter, and then it's like I have to stop and then go back, and usually a chapter is like 15-20 pages. Some chapters are short, which if the chapters are really short, I will continue reading. And so I just wanted to come up here and suggest this book, you know, because it's a really good book. If you like it, you know, it's kind of long, so it's called I'll Tell You. And then I have the cue. But I just want to read the inside where. Okay, I always want to read the back of the book, just to give you an idea. Back in my room, I had 50 pages of The Art of War left to translate into Arabic. A credit card / fingerprint modifier to Professor. Fingerprint modifier to Professor for Dr. Phibbs, and a Natalie Dainty had been dropping. Okay, that's someone's name. It's kind of like Maddie Dancy, whatever her last name, had been dropping big pop quiz hints at the end of CAA. Yet there I was rubbing my swollen ankle, thinking that I really should be getting co-op's extra credit for this. I look at my watch again. 7:47. 7:45, not 7:47, 7:45. Okay, I thought I'll give him until 8, and then, hi, I heard from behind me. I could have said hi back in 14 different languages, and that's not including Pig Latin, and yet I was speechless as he came to stand in front of me. Yeah, and there was something else I wanted to read you. Oh, I wanted to read you the inside. It's a good description of the book. The Gallagher Academy for extremely extraterrestrial young, or whatever that word is. Excuse me with my dyslexia. If a very typical all-girls school, that is, it would be if every school taught advanced martial arts in PE and the latest in criminal warfare in science, and students receive extra credit for breaking in CIA codes in the computer class. The Gallagher Academy might claim to be a school for geniuses, but it's really a school for spies. Cami Morgan is second generation Gallagher girl, but her sophomore year she's already fluent in 14 different languages, and capable of killing a man in 7 different ways, one of which involves a piece of uncooked spaghetti. But one thing the Gallagher Academy hasn't prepared her for this. What to do when she falls for a boy who thinks she's an ordinary girl. Sure, she can tap his phone, hack into his computer, and track him through town without his ever being sure. But can she have a relationship with a regular boy who can never know the truth about her? Cammy may be an elite spy in training, but in her sophomore year, she's beginning her most dangerous mission, falling in love. Excuse me with my disability. You remember when I'm a better reader when I read by myself, but reading out loud is a little difficult, but I really wanted to, so that's what I did. It's just, I know it mentioned about how she could kill a man in 7 different ways, and I find it interesting, one piece of cooked spaghetti, uncooked piece of spaghetti. I just wonder how she does that. I only can think of one way she can do that. Anyway. It's just really cool, like, how can she fall in love with the boy? How can they have a relationship if he can never know the real truth about her? If he can never know who she truly is, that she's a girl that goes to the Gallagher Academy that he thinks is just a snobby school, and it's actually a spy school, and she can't tell him that. She can tell him, oh, I'm training to be a spy. Yeah, you want to say that to the world. I am just so excited about this book. I'm just so excited. I even know I'm already reading it. I just wanted to come on here. I just want to start suggesting books and stuff that I read and stuff. Because I know some other YouTubers do, and I feel like, maybe I can do it as well. I'm not trying to copy any YouTubers or anything. I just think, because, different people like different types of books. So, certain YouTubers like these books, and I like these books. I'm kind of a sucker, for the boy meets girl, girl meets boy. I'm a sucker for those. I'm a sucker for those kind of like things, but I like a little bit of excitement too. I have read the Harry Potter series, which was amazing. I have not read the Twilight Saga. I have been planning on to, but I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of not sure. I don't know. I've seen all the movies, which I know kind of sucks because it kind of ruins the book when you've seen the movie before you've read the book. Well, you read the book and then you watch the movie and it kind of just ruins it for you. But anyway, I just want to come in here and suggest this book, so, go check it out. I'm pretty sure you can just check your Barnes & Noble or look on Amazon or maybe Half Price Books or something, Anyway, I just want to come on here and talk about the book, so I will see you guys in my next video. So you don't forget to like this video up and don't forget to subscribe. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, same way it's spelled down there. Bye!